This week at Metro, we're talking about confession. Why is it important that we confess to one another? Now, I know from talking to some of you guys, definitely from mentoring some of you guys, that there are some skeletons in our closet. And we thought, on this week, what better chance to give people the opportunity to share some things that are in their past that actually they would like to bring to their loving, caring community of Metro. Now, all of these are going to be anonymous, apart from the third one, which is definitely Matt Miles. But everybody else will be anonymous. So here we go. Here are some of the confessions from the Metro community.
Sometimes I worship extra hard if there's a hot guy nearby at church. You know, hands in the air, eyes closed, that sort of thing.
My dad used to keep a bottle of loose change next to his bed. When he was out of the house, I used to steal money from it to buy pick-and mix from the local shop. Sorry, Dad.
Once at a sleepover, I went sleepwalking and urinated on my friend's TV.
Sometimes I swear in my prayers. I feel bad because God probably doesn't like it, but I want him to know I ain't just walking down the straight and narrow. I'm a crazy Christian and he best believe it.
I once tried to take a nap in my dog's bed just to see what it was like being a dog. I didn't realise my sister was home.
When I was young, I used to fake an injury if my team were losing the match, because I didn't want to be on the losing team.
Now, I'm hoping some of those are pretty funny. I'm hoping you're laughing right now. If not, this is awkward. But I'm just going to bring it down a little bit and talk a serious point, just a thought from my life, about why perhaps anonymous confessions, especially anonymous voice change confessions, maybe aren't the most helpful thing. The reason I think it's really important that we find spaces that we can confess openly is, first of all, that shame flourishes in the dark. So it's fun to be able to share some stories anonymously, but when we're doing things hidden, or even worse, keeping things to ourselves, we give that a chance to build and snowball into a place of shame. And I know I've found that as soon as I bring those things that I'm ashamed of into the light, as soon as I step away from anonymity and confess things, put my name on it and say, this is what's happened, the thing that I thought was shameful and horrible, actually it turns out my friends still love me just the same. And rather than that being something that drags me down, that makes me feel ashamed, it's a chance for me to learn and grow. And the second reason that confessing openly with friends is really important, and why anonymous confession is just a small starting point, is that actually when we confess openly, we give others the opportunity to do the same. Vulnerability begets vulnerability. Now, my experience was that I thought the way I can best connect with people is by connecting with them on the things that I'm best at, the things that I'm really, really good at. And that's okay, you get a surface level connection if you both love talking about football. But where we really connect as humans is when we can open up about the things we struggle with, the things that maybe we're a bit ashamed of. Confession is a chance to do that. Confession is good, and it's good to laugh at, but you know, confessing with friends that you really trust, for me, has changed so much about my life, and I encourage us all to be doing the same.